Hi friends, Shari here, and I'm really excited that I could bring you all of this content here in this mobile photography workshop. I've been teaching these tips and tricks for about 7 years now, and it's taken that long to get all the content up in video, so I apologize for the delay. Thank you for your patience, and I'm glad that we could do this for you finally. So we have been talking about composition and how to take a better photo, lighting, exposure, and all of those great things. This week we are going to discuss the apps, so post-processing. And because this is a mobile class, we're sticking to a few apps that are available on iOS and Android, and just kind of giving you some tips and tricks with those. But before we get to those, many of you may not know that your phone is really improving, and the native camera app in your phone is getting better and better every year. So iOS and Android, they both keep coming out with better features, more advanced features. So I'm gonna show you a quick edit that I do just right inside of my iOS native camera app. I'm going to just pull up a photo that was taken by somebody else of me and a child in the Himalayas in Nepal. Now this is a situation where I didn't bring my big DSLR because I didn't want to hike with it. And so I just had my iPhone, and there were some amazing, amazing shots that sometimes I'm like, oh, I wish I had my big camera, but you know what? This little device did just fine. So in the top right-hand corner, you can click Edit, and then the Auto Enhance, I usually just tap that first to kind of see what it wants to do to my photo, because here's something you gotta remember, every photo is not the same, so it's not one size fits all edits. People are selling presets out there and actions and all those kind of things. Well, those are great, but you can't just click a preset on every single picture and have it look great. The light's changing constantly, and our shadows and situation with the subjects are always changing, so you're gonna have to do a little bit of fine tuning with your photos. So I'm gonna click this is how I typically do it. I'll click the Auto Enhance feature up on the top right. And then if you notice at the bottom, when you click Edit on your iPhone, there are, down by the cancel, you'll see cancel at the bottom, and then a crop tool, and then you'll see 3 circles. Well, those 3 circles are an auto filter inside of your native camera app. You can shoot in these filters, but I don't recommend that. You can adjust them later. The strengths of the auto filters are just preset, so some of them might not look great. There might be too much blue, too much yellow. So I don't use these a lot, but they are a quick edit. And then you'll notice at the bottom as well, a little clock. It's almost like a clock at 7 p.m. Click there, and that's gonna bring up light, color, and black and white options. So dig in a little deeper, and when you pull that up, you'll see what auto already did for you, what that filter already did for you, and you can make some fine-tune adjustments right there. You can change the color, and then on the right of that, the scrolling bar, the scrub bar, you'll see 3 dots. Then that brings it in deeper to the color, where you can change the saturation and the contrast and the cast or the tone of your photo. And then you can click Close and Done. Now on this photo, I actually cropped a little bit because you can see somebody had their finger in the lens. So that's where cropping and aspect ratio comes in, which we already talked about. So, and then also after you edit any photo on your iPhone, you can click Revert on the bottom right and go right back to your original and start over if you don't like it.